Mitrulara, Bandhulara, welcome to South Asia Maps. This is an education channel. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, J. Tirupati Reddy. Mitrulara, we are continuing our India villages and towns series. భారతదేశంలో గ్రామాలు పట్టణాలు series. I have selected a village called Nandavaram. Very great temple exists in Nandavaram of Vishalakshi, the Parvati incarnation, and it is in the Kurnool district, now in the NANDYAL district region. Nandavaramu, Kurnoolu, Banganpalli, Mandalamu, Kurnool district. After this presentation, you will get a good understanding of this region. And as the series is not just about the villages and towns, I will select these villages and towns due to certain region, and I will explore much of the history, geography, culture, human ecology related to the village. So you will get a broader, deeper understanding when you know about this village. This is our India Villages and Towns series, as here the title says, subtitle. It is a medley or a mixed bag or potpourri that is called Kalaguragampa of history, geography, and human ecology, all integrated revolving around the village. So we are in part 22, India Villages, Nandavaram Village, Kurnool district of Rayalaseema region of bifurcated Andhra Pradesh or Seemandhra Pradesh, and previous series presentations in the India villages. You can go and look at them. They go hand in hand. And Mitralara, all these series are posted for your intellectual zone at South Asia Maps J. Reddy education channel. There are more than 700 or so as of Pongal Sankrantri festival 2025 beginning, and these are all the playlists, and you can pick and choose your choice. The broader context for this is the concept of 1 square kilometer. How many square kilometer a village will be? That is the 1 square kilometer means all the side 1 kilometer, 100 hectares, 250 acres. The concept of if this is a village, other village, visible acreage for food, fodder and fiber, and invisible acreage you can trade and get the resources from there, minerals, metals also. Fossil fuel acreage, that is the phantom acreage. All the concepts should be integrated in 1 square kilometer, and we are talking about the villages in South India. This is the broader understanding of villages in South India perspective. This is the Simandhra Pradesh province, and 9 square kilometers is the average size of the village. How I came here, the area and number of villages, and you got that product. And those concepts I explained in detail. You can look at them in the appropriate folder. This is in the beginning of this village series. Some of the physiographic regions of this village I have posted here so that you can look at the much broader detail physiographic regions, and Jureru River Valley and Betamcherla Ghat region and Pass, Kundu River Valley, that is Nandal Valley itself. Nandal town is 200 meters mean sea level. Aramala ranges on the west side. Sugali Metta Ghat climbing to the Rayalaseema upland region, and Timarajapalle basin, and Rallapadu bird sanctuary nearby, and Rayalaseema upland further. How the Gomantak and Guntur railway track went near the few kilometers away from the village near Panyam, and built by the SMR company, that is Southern Maratha Railway Company. All those things we'll be talking about. First, Nandavaram village, and I will show you different maps and perspectives. If you miss something here, you will get in other place. So Nandavaram village, area of the village is 2,800 hectares, that means 28 square kilometers. This is the 28 square kilometers, and Population 2011, around about 5,000 people, is a very big village. Whereas in average Uttar Pradesh, villages will be 2 or 3 square kilometers, whereas here is a 28 square kilometers. In general, the villages in Rayalaseema regions are very big, and elevation is around about 230 meters mean sea level, the same level as that of the Delhi in the Brasa region. Nearby towns are Banganpalli used to be a princely state, and Panyam is the railway station, and Nandyal town now is the district headquarters, and Bethamcherla railway station, and Palukur known for its the granite stones and also nearby. So it is famous for Nandavaram Chowdeshwari Mata temple. Chowdeshwari Mata is incarnation of Vishalakshi in Benares, and the Mata came to Chouduru, Nandavaram, and the temple was built near Banganpalli, NANDYAL Kurnool district. Village also has a fort, also a kandak, sits across the Kundu river valley, that is also called NANDYAL Valley because the prominent urban town there. So west side is the Aramala mountains, around about 15-20 kilometers away, and of this village, distance from Banganpalli, that is the princely state headquarters before Radcliffe time, and that is around about 10 kilometers or so. I visited the temple. I lived in this area in the formative stages of my life, and when I was a young kid, my relatives took there. At the time I couldn't understand Jyotis and all, but I still remember that, and this is the pin code and the temple contact number. And here we'll talk about this village geophysiographic zone. This is the Jureru river goes there. This is the tributary of Kundu Mata river. Kundu river is the tributary of Pinakini river, Penna river. So in the Kundu river valley, the Aramala mountains, somewhere here the Nalamala mountains, and Aramala hills, sheltered valley, Jureru river valley, and this is the Banganpalli, and we'll look at that. And Jureru river valley is around about, if you remember, like Nandyal is around about 222 meters, also easy to remember, mean sea level. Banganpalli is almost the same level. Jureru will be because the valley upstream, so it is 100 meters more. And we'll see the Sugali Metta, all these areas. There's a bird sanctuary, and we'll see the village. And I got this village information. Here you can see that village information goes to there, and I will show the village in this map. So that is the village, Nandavaram village here, and this is the Kundu river valley. That means the Kundu river basin, and Kundu river will be in the eastern part. It may not be clear here. You can see the Banganpalli town and Jureru valley here. So we are in Nandavaram here. Nandavaram is different from Nandivargam, that is also village, maybe 5-10 kilometers nearby. So that is the important point you have to keep in mind. So this is the Nandavaram village, Chowdeshwari Mata temple. So Chowdappa, Chowdeshwari are the popular names in this area also. It's a very great historic temple. As usual, Hindu temples are not known for their big height or something like that. They are built but certain legends and history, and those are the regions. You can see the temple, Mata's temple, that is the temple. This is the different temple. So this is the Nandavaram, Nandyala district. In Nandyala district, you can see Don division, Banganpalli Taluk, is the Nandavaram, Banganpalli Taluk. And here they are talking about in the local language Telugu. And Grama Pramukulu, he is one of the person, poet and born in this village. Guntapalli Radhakrishnamurti wrote very fascinating works on Rukmini Kalyanam and Janaki Parinayam. And it is known for Chowdeshwari Mata temple here there. Banaganapalle Nandyala మార్గంలో బనగానపల్లెకు 8 కిలోమీటర్ల దూరంలో నందవరంలో చౌడేశ్వరి మాత ఆలయం కలదు. అంటే there is a Chowdeshwari Mata temple in this village. So you see, this is the Ganga Sagar and Sindhu Sagar. You can see this is the Srishalam River. You can see this is the fascinating northern part is the Kundu River Valley, or Kundu basin. Southern part is the Penna or Pinakini basin. It is a Kadapa basin, Pulivendula basin, and I talked extensively about that. So this is the Aramala mountains. So we have to catch, this is the Srisailam Dam. There is a Bhavanasi river here. So that is the northern part of that joins the Krishna river, whereas the Kundu joins the Penna river. So we have to, this is the Nandala town, this is the Panyam town, this is the Bethamcherla, this is the Banganpalle. So because this is the Jureru valley, this is the Kundu river valley. So now Banganpalle town has a railway station also, and Nandala now has become a junction. Nandavaram will be somewhere here. So this is the Nalamala mountains, Aramala mountains. This is the Panyam, this is the Betamcherla. So we'll see the other Sugali Metta, those towns in a different perspective there. So you can see this is the Nandala basin and the Jureru valley. And I talked about various branches of Aramalas like Patikonda branch and Bethamcherla branch, Belam branch and Kolimigunla branch, Muddanuru branch. And you can look at that. So the important thing is the Nandyal town, nearest to railway line is the Panyam and Nandyal. So Banganpalle, Nandavaram is somewhere here. I am trying to show this the Betamcherla Gorge from Nandavaram that ascends the Bethamchera railway station. From Panyam, we can go to Sugali Metta here. This is the Sugali Metta. This is the Timmarajapalli basin. I will show you in the other map the names. This is the gorge that goes to the basin that climbs the Rayalaseema upland region. This is the Rayalaseema upland regions. So again, yeah. So you have see Nandyala and this is the Banganpalle. This is the Nandavaram. You can see the Nandavaram, Chowdeshwari Mata temple. You can see Banaganapalle Princely State. That is, they have showing the Nawab Bungalow. That is maybe 10 kilometers west of 5 kilometers west of Banganpalle. And so from there, from Nandavaram, this is the Betamcherla Gorge. I will show the from Panyam we can climb to the Sugali Metta Gorge region. So and finally go to Timmarajapalli basin. You can see Sugali Metta, that's the gorge. That is little higher than the Nandyal basin. From that gorge, we can climb into the basin of Timmarajapalli. You can see Timmarajapalli basin. Still that basin and gorge is higher than Nandyala basin. That is Nandyal town is around about 222 meters or so. Eventually we climb. This is the Rayalaseema upland region. This is actually Rayalaseema Penna Plains. Upland is the northern part of Penna Plains, southern part Rayalaseema Plateau region. Penna Plains is the much more planed, more subdued. So Nandyal there and Nandavaram, Nandyal, I looked at everything. So again, you can see here. So in order to find Srisailam Dam and this is the Nalamala mountains. Aramalas are subdued, means they are not that prominent. So Dovan town and Bethamcherla towns are almost around 450 meters or so, whereas the Nalamalas, some peaks will be more than 1 kilometers above sea level. So Banganpalle is the princely state, and you see Nandavaram. That's the Nandavaram. This is the Kundu river. You can see the Kundu river there, Nandavaram, and you can see from Panyam. This is the railway line built. This side will be the Goa Gomantak. This side will be the Guntur. Maratha Railway Company (MRS) built the railway line there. That is, the railway line passed to the Portuguese Catholic Imperial capital, the Sugalimita Ghat. That's the Goa. And Timmarajapalli basin. You can see the basin there. And I also talked more about the similar Rayalaseema series. You can look at them in the appropriate playlist. Here I am showing the Rayalaseema series here and some of the Rayalaseema series and old series Rayalaseema, you can look at them. And also you may be interested how the Jureru River Valley, sheltered valley between the Aramala mountains. The gateway to Jureru Valley is the Princely State headquarters, Banganpalle. And Banganapalli Princely State, this is the Kurnool district historically, how it is formed. You can look at that. And you can also look at the Banganapalli Samsthanam, the princely state itself I talked about. Nandavaram is somewhere here. This is the princely state of Banganapalli. Nandavaram used to be in the princely state of Banganapalli. My grandmother's village was, he used to tell about the Nawabs. That still I remember. So that is, she is from Sankalapuram village in the Renadu region. That is around about 5 kilometers I used from my Sankalapuram. I used to walk to Nandavaram, visit the temple. So that is about the fascinating Nandavaram Chowdeshwari Mata temple that sits in the Kundu river valley between the Aramalas on the west, Nalamalas on the east, and it is in the close to the Banganapalli Princely State, Nandyal town, or in the historic old Kurnool district of Rayalaseema region of Simandhra Pradesh of Dakshinapatha, Bharat Mata. Thank you very much, Mitrana. And if you have any suggestions and any things, you can post your comments and bring the knowledge to your friends. And see you later in other presentation. Your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, South Asia Maps.